Hey guys, welcome back. So, some of you or all of you might have been looking to possess something really expensive and unique in your lives. But today we're going to be looking at top 10 most, well, not expensive but crazy and expensive purchases made by YouTubers. Now at number 10, Logan Paul. After years and years of wanting this car, he got himself a Lamborghini Huracan, which he announced in one of his YouTube videos, and he bought for himself. But he did this because it was his dream car. He's been wanting this for a while, and he finally earned enough money to buy it for himself. The car cost $350,000, and it came in a baby blue or sky blue, so to speak. It's the color he got it in. And he held another YouTube video offering, I guess, for some subscribers or to get their names engraved inside the car, which was really unique and really thoughtful of him to do, because I mean that's a really unique car, and for him to be driving around, you'll see their names listed down the side, and it gave them an opportunity just like him to drive around his most famous car, and they got to do something that was really unique by getting their name put on the side of the car. Now turn over to the weather.
It's a little weird.
So at number 9, we got Fauci 2. Now, not very many people know about him, and I didn't really know about him before I started looking up all this stuff. But he used to do prank videos, and he turned into a daily vlogger to increase his profits. And to get back to his parents, he decided to buy their house from them. And I feel like that's a really heartfelt way to give back to people that took care of you your whole life. Now, this house was not too expensive. It was worth a few $100,000. But it's still a big amount of money, and it really went towards helping his parents out, as thanking them for everything that they have done for him. And I know they really appreciate it, just like he appreciated being able to own the house that he probably grew up in. So at number 8, we got Logan Paul again. Now this dude does a lot. Obviously, he buys a lot of weird stuff, a lot of crazy stuff, and stuff normal people wouldn't really buy, but it kind of sets him apart. But he bought a $12,000 necklace of gold and diamonds to like sort of commemorate his fan base, because his fan base is called Mavericks, if you guys watch him and know. But he got a necklace with the pendant on it to commemorate them, to sort of like show off, be proud of his fans. Just like I'm proud of my girlfriend, but in a different way, because he actually likes them.
And he actually buys something to...
Whoa! Okay, I buy myself nice stuff. I really appreciate myself.
You shouldn't.
There's
nothing special about it.
Okay. Anyhow, even though you don't agree, I think it's a way to show support for fans. And I know a lot of people out there that watch videos like these, or even videos of really popular people, they don't really get recognition. They might start their own videos and stuff, and they feel like all these people get attention. They feel like they did something cool and they don't get the attention. But something like that, it shows attention to all of them without having to individually thank every single person that's a fan of his. So while we're on the subject of Logan Paul, at number 7 we got the Logan Paul party bus. Now, he thought it'd be cool to go out and buy a party bus. So he went out and he bought a school bus, and he completely put a lot of money into customizing this thing. It is absolutely amazing. But he's used this bus actually, and so many videos and vlogs about random stuff. One, he turned the bus into a ball pit just to have fun with it. He filled it completely full of balls. I guess you know what a ball pit is. And then in another video, he wrapped 10,000 Christmas lights on the bus and drove it around for Christmas. But I mean, this is cool, unique. You don't really see a lot of that. And it's a little bit of a waste of money if you ask me. I mean, that's a lot of money spent on a bus just to drive it around.
He has the money though.
Yeah, oh well.
Might as well.
I mean, if he's got the money, spend on something useful. I mean, the bus seems a little bit over the top.
Useless, but...
Yeah, I mean, it takes up space, it's more money, more stuff you gotta take care of. But if it's his money, he can do with it what he wants. So, keep on buying more stuff. Yeah. Hey guys, so I know we've been on Logan Paul for the last few things, but this is the last Logan Paul, I swear. So at number 6, we got Logan Paul buying his friend a $20,000 Rolex. Now his friend was having a bad day, so Logan had a pull, so he went Paul. So anyhow, Logan Paul went out and bought a $20,000 Rolex and gave it to his friend to make his day better. Now Logan Paul currently owns a Rolex of his own, so we know he has the money to spend and to buy a Rolex. So buying a Rolex really wasn't a problem for him to give to his friend on a split-second decision. But his friend really appreciated it, and it made a wonderful YouTube video. And it was kind of cool to see a YouTuber giving back to one of his best friends and a way to make his day brighter after he was having such a hard time. So at number 5, we got Roman Atwood's Iowa State. Now he bought this house for his family. He's got a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. So he bought this house as a place for his family to get away so that they can live. He's got a nice big piece of property so his kids can play, and a nice big driveway for a lot of cars. Now he currently rakes in under $1 million from his vlog channel, but this is enough for him to purchase the house. It was only about $350,000, and it's currently gone up in price, but it is nice and it's set back, and it's just the perfect place to raise a family, and it's perfect for his family, and I'm pretty sure he's enjoying it where he bought it and everything. But this just goes to show you that a lot of YouTubers nowadays are starting to have families or do have families, and some of the money that they earn, they put towards their providing for their families so that they can have better lives. So even though a lot of YouTubers earn a lot of money and they put towards their families and stuff, as we talked about in number 5, in number 4 we got KSI's Lamborghini Aventador. Now this guy spent hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy this Lamborghini, and he wrapped it with purple and LED lights. Now this car was one of a kind, really unique, and looked like it came straight out of a Tron movie. But the car became really expensive on uptake, maintenance, taxes sort of, so he ended up letting go of it. So he no longer owns his very own special purple and LED Lamborghini Aventador, which so many people came to recognize it as one of his cars, and basically every time you saw a picture of it you realized the YouTuber who owned it, and it became well known as an icon for him, or something that he was associated with. At number 3 we have Captain Sparkle's $1 million home. Now it wouldn't be surprising to me if he wrapped his whole house in nothing but glitter and stuff, but unfortunately he didn't. That'd be really, really cool, and I would love to go see that house. I'd pay a lot of money to actually go see that house, and I'd pay a lot of money to wrap her up on that house and cover her in glitter. I mean, wouldn't you? It'd be cool.
On it?
Like, just roll somebody on the side of the house and get them covered in glitter, if he did that. But anyhow, this guy is actually well known for playing Minecraft, and he bought a house near the creator of Minecraft down in LA. Now Captain Sparkle's house is an estimate of $4.4 million in worth, and he bought it because he won a house, I guess, near the Minecraft creator, or he just won that house in general. But anyhow, he paid $4.4 million for the house. He loves the house. Now this is an insanely large amount of money for a gamer to come up with through just playing and posting videos on YouTube. But he still earned the money, and he probably worked really, really hard for this, because like I said, it is hard to earn that large amount of money as a gamer. But as we all know, Mr. Beast is doing that right now with 11 to 20 million, 30 million, 40 million views on his gaming station. But of course he was popular on his regular channel before he was ever popular on Mr. Beast's gaming channel. So Mr. Beast will probably surpass all other gamers on YouTube, and we'll just have to wait to find out. Now at number 2 we got FaZe Banks. Now a lot of you guys know this guy. He was a really popular Call of Duty gamer. Now him and his girlfriend, when he first came into fame, they really wanted a dog. So they went and bought a purebred French bulldog. Now this is probably not the best purchase to make, and I honestly don't think a dog's worth $20,000. But if that's what you want to spend your money on, by all means spend your money on that. But I think money's better spent on other stuff that'll probably bring you more pleasure in life. And you can always go down to the animal shelter and adopt a dog and help out an animal shelter instead of going out and buying $20,000 French bulldog. And you can get another bulldog probably for cheaper anyway.
They have health problems anyways.
Yeah. See? They got health problems, so your dog won't last that long. You hear this face, Banks? I'm sorry you wasted $20,000. Anyhow, I think it's a waste of money.
And I think all dogs have health problems anyways, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I mean, my
those
dog's
ones,
going
though.
to die in like 5 or 6 years if it's got bad health problems. I want it to at least.
That is outrageous.
I don't want to spend $20,000, and he probably will never be able to sell it for $20,000.
Yeah.
He bought it as a puppy.
I think the max I'd spend my money is at least $3,000 because I
Whoa.
want a Doberman.
Okay, I'll get you there. I want Dobermans too. But anyhow, that's an insane amount of money to spend on a dog. And please, if you're watching this video, do not spend $20,000 on a dog. Even if you got the money, just literally go down to your animal shelter, like I said, and help them out. You can adopt hundreds of dogs if you want hundreds of dogs. Just don't go spend a lot of money on a dog, because you'll end up more upset about your bank account than your dog will, because it'll keep breaking your bank on dog food. So at number 1, guys, we have finally come to the last one on the list. We have Rice Gum's house. This house is in LA, which it is put at a cost of around $12.5 million. Now, get this, he does not own the house. He just currently rents it at $40,000 a month with FaZe Banks and Summer Rae. And they split the rent up among themselves so that they all can live in this really nice house. The house is absolutely gorgeous. It is huge and it is really worth the money. But he did not buy it, so obviously he either didn't want to spend the money, or he didn't have the money at the time to spend on it, or he just felt like this was a short-term or long-term investment so he can make YouTube videos in it. Because he currently uses it and makes videos in this house on random stuff. He's given tours of this house to people, and that's how they came up with the estimated guess of it's worth $12.5 million. I don't think he ever actually came out and said how much it's really worth, but it's estimated to be about $12.5 million. But he's really popular for his reaction videos and vlogs. But anyhow, this guy spends an insane amount of money on a house every single month. Like, I could not even think about paying $40,000 a month into renting a house. That's $480,000 a year. And to rent this house between 3 YouTubers. Now, hopefully they make more than that between themselves, because I don't feel like going broke over renting a house. And if you make $480,000 a year, baseline anyway, just to rent this place, just buy the house. There's no reason to pay almost $500,000 a year when you could buy this house, and you guys probably make more and more and more money than that a year together. So one of you or all of you just come together, you buy the house, you own it, and you will stop having to pay $500,000 a year, which, like I said, is an insane amount of money. If I had $500,000, I would definitely not be renting a house for that amount of money every single year, because there's so many houses out there that you can buy. Even down in LA, you can get houses for $10 million. I mean, I know that's still a lot, but if you made a base amount, I know they make way more than this, but just a base amount of $500,000 a year, you could save up for a couple years and go get yourself a nicer house, or even if it's not a nicer house, you could still say you own the house, which I know a lot of people do. And there's other houses down there that I know you probably get for around anywhere in the $500,000 range to maybe like $2.5 million that are still really nice, and you can use for YouTube videos, reaction videos. You can set up a private room to do your vlogs, stuff like that. But there's no reason, I think, in my mind, to actually waste that much money on a house per year. But he's a YouTuber. He can do what he wants with money. Everybody can. Not what I would do with my money. And I know a lot of people probably wouldn't do this with their money, because you can invest the money. You can spend the money on maybe a nice car, which I know is still seems like a waste of money. But you can get a cheaper car. You can use that car to maybe go make YouTube videos in. I know you can make YouTube videos in the house, but you keep on having to pay on the house, monthly payments, yearly payments, taxes, bills, stuff like that, and that's really not worth it. And there's a lot of other stuff that money would have been better spent on, in my opinion. But congratulations to them. They got themselves a $12.5 million house, and they can just bust a nut in every room if they wanted to.
That's
I would not suggest that,
ridiculous.
because the next 10 would probably be really pissed and beat them up. You want a $12.5 million house?
Heck no.
Really?
It'd be nice, but no, that's
Yeah, it
just
would be nice.
ridiculous.
Yeah. And down here, we'd probably get the same house they have for a lot cheaper. We live in Texas. They live in California. Of course, everything's inflated in California, especially in LA. So, move. Thanks, guys. We enjoyed this video. We hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please like and subscribe. And if you do not like, then leave a comment. Do one or the other. Or do both. Thank you.